Scorpio, hi, welcome to my end of May reading for Scorpio, basically. Let's have a look and see what I've got here. So this is the Akashic Truth Oracle, and I've got life area, career and business. So let's see what the Akashic Truth Oracle's got to say about your career and business right now. So some of you might be looking at some kind of spiritual career looking at this. Or learning about it and considering it. I see a lot of learning in this. So, what's on the cards? Discovery. New ideas, people or opportunities may be coming your way. While there is work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. So some of you are kind of finding your way, but it looks like there's new possibilities coming in. And then I've got here, take a chance. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. Okay, nice. And then we have here rewards and recognition. Congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you into the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your personal power. Okay, that's really nice. That looks like some of you are in this energy of meeting new people. And if you take the chance to learn new things and to open up your energy to new possibilities, you will be rewarded for it. And then I've got here patience. Your desired result isn't arriving fast enough for you, and the universe is asking you to not give up just yet. Everything comes in divine time. Perhaps there is something to learn or karma to clear before it will arrive. Okay, so that's nice energy. Let's have a look at what the I Ching's got to say for you. Give me 2 seconds while I just shuffle this. So a lot of you seem to be stepping into a new direction, or adding some kind of I'm getting some adding some kind of what is it, extra possibility to what you're doing. In other words, you're doing something quite fixed, but there's a possibility to open up, I'd say, a new branch, to branch out. That would be it. There's a possibility to branch out by meeting other people and learning new things. And this will move you forward. So we got here retreat. Dark forces are advancing. It is time to retreat. This is the wise thing to do. Assess the situation and figure out your next steps. Don't let your emotions control you. Maintain your dignity and move towards what is good. Okay, so you might be being tested at this time, or you might be sort of a little bit out of your league, and you need time to assess what's going on around you before you make progress. And that's this patience. Don't push the envelope at this stage. Okay. And then we've got here spiritual renewal. Dedicate yourself to your spiritual awakening. Discover your basic goodness. Be humble and accepting. Act with grace. Find fulfillment through a life of service. Okay. And that's serving yourself, and then you can serve others properly as well. And then I've got here the turning point. Things are changing for the better. This is a time for a renewal. Focus on self-reflection and self-care. Be your authentic self. Things will improve at their own pace. And I've got here good fortune. Make the most of good times. Live according to your values. Cultivate your best self. Practice gratitude. Be generous and humble. And work to benefit others. Right, so let's get into the tarot and see where that goes. So what messages do we have for Scorpio at this stage? What messages do we have for Scorpio for the end of May, please? Oh. What messages do we have for Scorpio at the end of May, please, Spirit? So, let's see where you've come from recently. Starting with the Two of Pentacles. So you've had a lot on your plate. You've been juggling quite a bit. And it looks like you are finding the balancing act, though. As things get too heavy, you've learned now to release the load and relax. So it does look like you are learning. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles. Seems to be that there's someone that you left out in the cold, or you feel you might be feeling a little bit isolated at this time, or left out in the cold. And I'm getting a sense like there's like some changes that need to take place for you to progress. I'm getting negative mindsets here. I don't know why. So some of you, but okay, I'm going to say something about negative mindset. Sometimes negative mindset actually comes from your food and your nutrition. So you might want to look into your health and just see if how your food is and if you're getting sufficient vitamins and things like that. Because I'm getting like it's your mindset that's actually like causing a lot of problems right now, because you've been juggling a lot. I think you're worn out, and I think some of you need a holiday or a rest to rejuvenate, and that will bring back more of a positive mindset. How the person you're dealing with feels, Seven of Wands, they're very, 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 they've got their defenses up. They obviously are not at this time perhaps talking to you or anything like that. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit negative, because you're unable to approach this person. How does this person see you? They see you as a Page of Swords, so they see you as someone they're probably spying on you, to be honest with you. They see you as someone who spies on them, but they see you as young and studious, knowledgeable, very honest. How do they feel about you? Seven of Cups. They're completely confused about you. They're not too sure what to make of you at all. And I think they're actually a bit uncertain of their own feelings as well. And I'm getting this with yourself as well, because we've got the Seven of Cups with the Five of Coins. We've got someone feeling left out in the cold, completely confused, doesn't know where to go or what to do at this time. So maybe that's why you need to take time out, because that would be, that's not a good state of mind to be in right now. So, and what have we got? How does this person want to proceed? The world. So this person wants things to change. They want progressive change. But also, it looks like Spirit might be stepping in and just kicking this door down a bit for you and like changing things. So, what's hidden from you? Page of Cups. So there is some kind of apology coming in, which might be, or they're sorry for what they did, or they're sorry about how things have turned out. But I'm also getting that you recently have realized that you've had some kind of realization. You've been juggling things, and you've had some kind of realization, and you also feel that an apology is needed for growth to happen in the situation. But unfortunately, and that's in the recent past, but unfortunately you feel like you're too far left out in the cold and you don't know how to proceed or how to do this, say this to this person. So what is Spirit advice? Nine of Swords. You need to overcome your fears. You need to release your fears. And I can see that's probably why you're being left out in the cold and why you're so confused, because your fears are actually trapping you. Right now, this is very much like the beginning of the reading, to be fair. And then how to proceed. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the possible outcome is like some kind of offer coming in, some kind of like, some of you, maybe it's even a marriage proposal. But this is only after a period where you come out of this confused period where you're feeling left out of the cold, and you progress and the world kicks in and you start standing your ground in certain aspects of your life. That will change things. That'll change the balance here, because I've got someone currently in a state of like almost depression. I've got heavy depression here. We've got like left out in the cold, not wanting to see people, very confused about which way to turn about in their life, and like feeling very much like waking up every night like with a cold sweat, thinking and very unsure which way to go, and almost fearful of making a mistake. And you want it to change, I can see that, but the problem is if you make it change too fast, it's going to like have negative results, and you don't want to do that. But I've got under the deck here the King of Pentacles. So this process is actually helping you become more secure in yourself. You might want to like meditate on like balancing your root chakra. That in itself will balance things out a lot, because if you've been a victim of narcissism, or you've even had narcissistic parents, and your root chakra is like, let's put it this way, it's unsteady. It can cause so much chaos in your life, honestly, and it's one of those things that you need to balance out. Yeah, and then things might change. That'll bring about some change here, but it's going to take time. I mean, I've got here like 8 of Wands, so there might be some messaging with someone, some passionate messages between you and someone else. But we've got Temperance there, so balance. You need to balance things out, and then we've got the 8 of Swords, which is kind of like being trapped mentally. But then look there, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a new opportunity coming in, a new solid opportunity. So that's quite nice energy. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of, I'm going to say, if you're in this state here, that takes time. It takes time to heal, because that's like being broken inside to the point where you're unsure of which way to go, what you should do. If I have a thing that I do, and I've learned it over time really, is sometimes when I don't know what to do, the best action is no action, because the worst thing you can do is try to do something when you don't know what to do, because you're actually kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Let's put it that way. And that's not a great way to do anything, really. People say indecision is like a bad thing, but actually indecision is a decision. It's saying, well, I'm not ready to, I can't make this decision. So that's a decision in itself. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So we've got the 7 of Coins in reverse for where you've been recently. There's like feeling bogged down, stagnant, not knowing what to do. I'm just going to check if not all of these are in reverse, because I might have had, I got the whole deck upside down except for one card. That'll be me, that is. So let's go the other way around. Sorry about that. Yeah, all right, so we've got the 7 of Coins in the upright, which is a much more positive message, because it's basically the long-term view and things coming into fruition. But this is also waiting for your harvest. So there's been a lot of hard work in the past, and you thought something would come right. And we've got the 9 of Cups, so this is like there was a lot of contentment as well in the past. Things feeling good, feeling happy, self-satisfaction, that type of stuff. Maybe you were just keeping busy. And you were focusing on your spirituality. Maybe someone was coming back from the past, and then they came back from the past. But there was like a lot of, this is nice energy generally. I mean, this is good energy. But there is like working on things as well. And then I've got now in the current, there's like 7 of Swords. This is like some person came in. Maybe they were just like, maybe they stole from you, stole your heart, or they just wore a mask. They weren't who they said they were. It looks like, it looks like this person sort of sold themselves as like something else, and you cut them off. You've had to cut them off because they weren't on the same level as you. Can see this because we've got 2 queens here, and we've got like the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is like some sneaky bastard or sneaky woman that's come in. Perhaps they wanted to resurrect a relationship, and you've cut them off, or you've left them out in the cold yourself. They obviously thought this would be easy. How do they? And this person sees you as a 2 of Cups, so they see you as their partner, but they're in the energy of the Knight of Swords, so they're like coming in and going out. Okay, and then we've got the 4 of Cups, so they're kind of, I think you're bored of this person's behavior. This person's like very sneaky. They keep coming back. You start things up again. It looks good for a bit. They pretend to be something that they're not, because they can't keep it. They can't keep to their promises, and then they run off because they're bored. and they start thinking about other people or something, and they run off, and you're just sick of the games, you know. I see that they see you as like, I think you thought this was a really good relationship. I think you thought this was a good choice, you know. But we've got like how they see you is like, they see you as a bit defensive, but they do see you as like a partner, and they want to like celebrate with you. But I don't think I think you've kind of cut them off, but they see you as very honest, very strong, standing your ground, and very truthful. And they do want to have a celebration with you. Looking at this, they want things to change. They feel that you like make things happen in their world. Yeah. They can see right now that you're actually in a cycle, like where you're a bit stuck, and they're feeling like this relationship's stagnant, or things are very stagnant, and they want to make a new beginning. They want to let go of the burden that they're carrying right now, and like get back to a place of like passion and like a more emotionally balanced. But I think the problem is more that they were out of emotional whack. I'm getting for some of you, you might have been out of emotional, like you might have been hurt by this person, and it's kind of made you be very stuck, because there's a lot of stuck energy here. We've got the 8 of Swords, we've got the 4 of Cups. You know, this is standstill energy, and then we've got the Wounded Warrior as well, and standing your ground. So I think this person, and then feeling burdened by the whole thing, but wanting to make a new start. So what's hidden? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, there's a lot of regret going on with this person. No, a lot of regrets. Maybe they're not showing it. They might be like giving you a poker face, but there's grief, sadness, loss, and you might have been feeling this as well. And then we've got like 9 of Swords, which is kind of like nightmares, and we've got your 2 of Swords and indecision as well. So we've got a lot of like sadness, sorrow, loss, indecision, and this is in the recent past. So this can be you as well, but this is also hidden from you. So they might actually be regretting this almost as much as you are, or they may have, and maybe they've sort of started to recover, but they're not too happy with their options, if I'm honest with you. And we've got the Knight of Coins. So what Spirit has advised is like be practical, but we've got the King of Coins, and this is in reverse. So this person might be coming in like solid, but they're actually kind of hiding it, because we've got the King of Coins, greedy, possessive, hasty, miserly, disloyal, jealous, stubborn, and ungrounded. Okay, like I said, you might want to do some chakra work, because being ungrounded can be like an issue if you are healing from something that's this traumatic. That will bring about a change in things inside yourself. Yeah, here we go. Magician, manifesting. So it looks like some of you are trying to manifest something more solid, but you might be like in a bit of an ungrounded energy yourselves. You might want to work on like your root chakra, balancing that out so that you can manifest more positive, like your manifestations have more positive outcomes. And then we've got the High Priestess. So you are going to go into like a thing where you are really tapped into your intuition, and that's when you're going to be able to see things from all angles. And we're back to where we start, we end. The 2 of Coins, but this time we're very adaptive. But there might be a lot of like some decisions that need to be made. And then I've got here the Page of Cups. So, you know, this is you kind of in your own energy. The Page of Cups is like an apology might be coming in, or something like that as well. Some forgiveness might need to take place for you can to move forward. And I think that's where we're at with this, is like there needs to be forgiveness so that you can move forward. So let's see about this other person and what Spirit says about them. Thank you. I have pre-juggled these, so I'm just gonna, pre-shuffled them. I got the 2 of coins in my head, pre-juggled. Okay, break free from the toxic cycles now. You might be the side chick, be careful. Yeah, so this person doesn't seem like it's very straightforward. It's time to be confident in yourself. Okay, so maybe in order to be happy, you need to let this person go. And clarify where you stand in their life. Okay, yeah. With you might be the side chick, maybe you need to have a discussion about where your relationship is going. Because it doesn't seem like that's a healthy relationship. Well, unless you're into that kind of thing, it's not a healthy relationship. You know what I mean? So we have ego here. So this might be a narcissist you're dealing with in a lot of ways, but they've definitely got a large ego. Spellwork hexes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this person might be doing work on you to keep you in the relationship because they know that you want to leave, or maybe that's why you're feeling so confused. Chess player. Yes, they might be playing you. Tricks and treats. Ooh, look at that. So there might be one person and then behind your back another person. Now be very cautious with this person if you're dealing with someone like that. For there may be other people around you perhaps playing you like this, but honestly, this doesn't seem like a very healthy relationship, and it's not a healthy way to run a relationship. So anyway, hopefully that resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching my channel. And you have a good couple of weeks, and I'll release some more videos in a fortnight. Have a good day. Bye.